So previous episode, Jackie Mitchell got her team back on track, and they're on a winning streak. But this will be big. They have to win a majority of the games to get through at least a wild card, because they're not doing very good. But today, she's going to go for her 21st win, hopefully. Comment below if you think she'll do it. And also, her catcher's also Mitchell. Again, it seems lucky for her. Since they are still on a winning streak right now, let's see if they're going to show that. We're in Kauffman Stadium. Pretty awesome scenario right there. And they are in a way record. They're 2 games over, so that's the good news. And they are on a 5-game winning streak. And Jackie Mitchell, who's walking to the mound slowly, has a chance to continue that streak. They're in second place. And while the Blue Jays are in the AL East, a win for the Royals could also help them go up a little, because the Blue Jays are a wild card team in the making. And there she is, the legend herself, Jackie Mitchell, already with 20 wins. And the closest person has 13, and that is the Yankees and 2 Mariners pitchers. So we'll start with the first pitch, and Jong Ho Lee, who was on the Giants, is now a Blue Jay, makes a flyout. Sorry for the flashback. Okay, those guys are wanting fastball. Let's not give it to them first time up. First pitch. Yep, there we go. We're still 5.5 games from the wild card, though. We have to win a majority of games to get a chance. Oh, shoot. A hard right center. Just off the wall. Okay, that was interesting. Let's try to at least slow down the wounds a little bit. Anthony Santander fouls it off. So it looks like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to be a little bit challenging this time around. Oh, let's see if I can handle this guy. Let's give him the whole curve. Got him. There we go. 2 outs. So now we have Ernie Clement. This is not. They're not playing around this time. The pitch. That did not look like a ball. And it's a strike. We got it. Okay, I think Ernie Clement's like, really? Really? The pitch. They got a strike. This guy's going to be a problem for us if we don't watch it. And they ruled that strike 3. Doubled the first. Okay. Now let's get Jackie Mitchell going to help her team get a win. Because it just shows that Jackie Mitchell, the greatest pitcher in baseball this year, is not going to be deterred by a hit. So they don't score. This is kind of common at this point. It's kind of common to have a team that can't hit the ball sometimes until later in the game. Fouled off. And that's an out. And yeah, that is key out. And there is an out. There's fouled off. Fouled away. We got a 0-1. Strike 2, because Nathan Luke is trying to get hit. And that's ruled the ball just outside. And that, I'm not arguing that. That may have been just a little bit outside. There we go. Got him. Big strikeout. And Kazuo Okamoto is up to pitch. That's a strike. We got a 0-1. Next one, way low. The good thing is we can try at least dominate with these guys, but we just hope our team's offense can step up too. And that is a 1-2 situation. Swing and a miss. He goes down. Big strikeout. So we're still looking for a hit here. And there's the MVP. They are still looking to give it to her. Just shows that hitters are finally getting their works. And we got fastball right there. Good old fastball. That is low. We got a low one. Pitch, strike 2. And we gotta get him where it hurts. Lay inside. Let's do it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled off. He timed it right to get a piece of the baseball. But we get it with the fastball upstairs. Sit down. That is a backwards K, her 5th strikeout. At this point, it doesn't matter how many strikeouts she gets. It matters if her team could actually win the game. Like, seriously, they are on a 5-game win streak, but she can't afford to have that all crashing down. So we got a 0-2 on this guy. Swing and a miss. Curveball. She's getting her work. Said we threw inside this guy last time. We're gonna try and go outside corner to start off. Strike 1. And we got a 0-1. The pitch fouled off. We got a 0-2. There is the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we got a strikeout the side here, and they're still not getting a hit. This is not looking good. And this is the guy that got a double. This guy hit a outside pitch last time up, so I'm not going to let him get that simple. We broke his bat! There we go. Oh my word, we broke Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s bat. That was just weak. David Fry, our journeyman player, made the play. Swing and a miss. Start, look, we're going to play zigzag with these guys now. Go up and then go down, or go down and up. No, not again. Come on. And it is a strike, dude. Right on the edge. Very close. And we got a 0-2. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Going down. 8 strikeouts. Aaron Clement, strikeout victim last time up. Probably wants to avoid that this time around. And we got 0-1. And the pitch, strike 2. We got over 430 strikes. There's a foul off. She's got the master of deception on her side. Like that. Another cliche for her. After getting up a hit in the first, from the second batter game, she's just slow, calm down. And, whoa. We got a hit at least, but, and we always struck out twice, but we haven't gotten this chance to score. At least the good news is we're actually hitting the ball versus making those guys look silly with her pitching. And the pitch, strike 2. And we got 0-2. The pitch, get out of here, buddy. You are done. 10 strikeouts in less than 5 innings again. This is how she's dominating on the mound. She's fighting for her 21st win here, but it's not going to be easy if her team doesn't get offense. And this is very hard for these guys to watch. Swing and a miss. And that's another strikeout. That's her 11th strikeout of the game. And the two-seamer is what got him, so might want to avoid using that two-seamer then, unless we can figure out a way to disguise it just right. Whoa! Just made him look bad. Swing and a miss. Now let's go inside on the two-seam. Maybe that could be the case. Strike 3, sit down. Immaculate inning! Alright! Love those immaculate innings. So first, you got him to get caught looking, frozen. And she just whips in another good pitch and swings and a miss. She just doesn't care. She will make them look bad and then get through the game, no problem. But now we need to score. This is almost like being a Dallas Cowboy fan. You want the best for your team, and then they just can't go through with that. Unless it's later on, after everyone feels like they have a heart attack. This is coming from a guy that's a natural Dallas Cowboy fan. So I have a lot more backbone. And no, I do not like Jerry Jones. I think that guy needs to stop being businessman and start being... Oh, diving play! Whoa! What a play! As I was saying, Jerry Jones needs to stop being businessman and start being a winner. That was a bullet, and our third baseman just went, woo! Not today. Good diving play. So that would just have to keep getting aggressive with our pitching a little bit. Hopefully we could try to get some action here. There's the 2-seam that finally is going our way for once. The 0-2, swing and a miss. They are not having a good day. It's going to be all over the news. Blue Jays get rocked. Fouled off. He likes the inside part of the play, so the way he has his stance, he's anticipating more the inside part of the play, so we got to go outside a little bit. And then it'll make it hard for him to reach out when he goes for the outside part of the plate. Strike 3. Sit down. Let's hope we can get some run support. That would be nice. And we still don't have run support. Can we please get run support soon? And Vladimir Guerrero probably got not happy. He had to get a new bat after his broke. And there's a pop-up. This guy got hit off us before, but he can't do it now. That was just ugly. That was fouled off. And we got 0-1. The pitch. Fouled off. Okay, we got a 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. We got a big one. We got a 0-1. Foul off. We got a 0-1. Strike 2. We got 0-2. The pitch. Oh, man. Big, strong 7 innings, and we're still not getting my check. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious right now? This is literally messed up. Literally messed up. We had just 7 innings. She could have continued, but no. We had to lose 1-0 because our offense couldn't step up. This is messed up. 1 hit, 7 innings, 16 strikes. Come on, man. Oh, I hate it. Of course, our manager's the one that breaks our winning streak because they didn't let her finish 7 innings after the first hitting hit. It's like, oh, we don't want to, hurt her. Like, dude, you're responsible at this point. At this point, fire the manager. Just fire the manager at this point. Ugh. And what do you know? 3-game losing streak. Not big surprised. And we finally win a game, but we're 1 game under. Can somebody fire? Is there a fire manager option on this thing? Because at this point, I wish I could. That was just disgusting. We're still in 2nd place, but we're 9 games out. And in the wild card race, so we are surprisingly 6 games out. But we needed to beat the Blue Jays, but no, they just like, Oh, my word. I don't like this. We're going to do one more game. It's going to be the Nationals. It should be easy. Should be easy. but they got a good offensive team. I hope everyone went to the batting cages after that awful display of a game. Because I'm not going to go through that again. That was just terrible. Shutout and everything. At least you can't blame her for the loss. And now we are about to show who's boss. C.J. Abrams starting off. There's the pitch. Fouled off. And that's good. It was inside. And we're trying to get that baseball. And he just jumps like it's leapfrog out there. Really, dude? Strike two. Good job. We're finally getting him where it hurts. The pitch. Strike three. So at least we got the first out in a hurry. Last time she pitched, she went 7 innings. 1 hit because a freaking manager. Oh my gosh! Why is it always the second guy in the game now? And it was the two-seamer. I need to stop throwing that thing, or at least polish it up. Okay, let's try this again. Strike two. Okay. And they ruled out strike three, and he want to continue. Yep. It's going to be one of those games. An inconsistent umpire that has to get challenged. Good to know. There we go. Okay. And let's see if we can get this guy watching, let him know that, hey, don't mess with my guy. There's the pitch. Strike one. And pitch. And we got him! Woo! That was scary. After the guy got a hit, we made him pay for it. And we went outside. He throws a laser and got him by the hand. Good job. And we're still not getting runs. We have not scored since the 2 games ago. This is definitely a little concerning that our offense is just going. Maybe it's not the manager we need to fire. We need to fire everyone on the Royals coaching staff. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is not looking good. Their offense is suddenly going, hey, we can hit you, Jackie Mitchell. And we still remember you because she was on the Rockies before. All right. Let's try to get him out the ground out or something. All right, watching. We're not going to challenge that. That is lower than their hopes right now. Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And they ruled that safe. Oh my word. Pitch fouled off. Okay, here we go. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. We won. Let's at least try to get as many strikeouts as we can because, and hopefully our man doesn't get us out in the 6th inning because after that 7th inning where it's like, yeah, we're not going to let you go through. We got more stamina. Maybe that'll change their mind. I'm just mad that we got, like, we moved out of 7 innings and clinched a wild card race. And our closer blew it. We blew the game. And we finally scored. Thank the maker. Goodness. We finally score pretty much after several games. And the last time they scored when she was on the mound was 2 starts ago. And that is a 1-2 situation. Alright. I think I need to stop using that 2-seamer because that is literally what's breaking her a little bit. Got him. Got him right there. So at least we're getting more strikeouts, but we're also trying to win a game. Get them to the playoffs, for goodness sakes. I feel like they just either don't want to win or we have a horrible offensive coach. I know I've kind of ranted a lot at this point, but it seems to me that we can't win games because We don't have a good pitching. We don't have a good hitting. We had good hitting at the start. That's why we have over 16 wins. But over a third of them, or close to it, was because of Jackie Mitchell. She will not be slowing down. She is always the person that will be determined to finish strong. Grounded to the left side, and that's an out. They're figuring her out, so we might want to throw outside the zone. Maybe they could have a blow-up or something. Cy Young, yep, that's kind of like in the bag at this point. This guy, oh no, buddy, we're not going to let you get that easy. Yep, he wanted that. And we got to try this again. Strike two. He's pretty tall, so he might expect a high cheese on the inside corner. And he missed. We finally got a big strikeout right there against him. That's 7 strikeouts. And we got a fouled off. Jacob Young, a guy with some pop in his bat, is a very dangerous speedster. Strike two. Let's try to get him right here. Fastball in the corner. Can we please get an umpire to actually... He's not going to get challenged so many times. Got him, but barely. Yikes. Okay, I'll give them a pass on that. That was close. Dylan Cruz is up. Pitch. Fouled off. They're figuring out that she's a first pitch strike pitcher, so maybe I need to stop being that a little bit. We gotta hurt. This is gonna hurt. Grounded. Up the middle. Get him, hurry! You do realize you can't stop them if you're not fast enough! And Jackie, jump next time. You're not to get the most paid player in the game, but you need to at least act like you could actually field. Okay. Okay, let's get him where it hurts. Okay.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the
pitcher's
move.
Pitch.
Had no intent
Fouled
of
away.
stealing on that pitch.
Let's go where it hurts. Swing and a miss. We get out of it. But the Nationals are getting 3 hits off her. Apparently they're a team that we're underestimating a little bit. And 3 hits each from both of us, but like the Nationals, we strike out more hitters than they do, and they walk twice. The good thing that we have a little bit more discipline, but we need consistency. Royals fans, is this how it feels with your team sometimes? You have someone that's good on your team, but you don't have a good overall consistent team. I would like some answers on that, because I think, because I know how it feels because I'm a Ranger fan right now, and I've always been since '04, but this feels like exactly the same thing. So we are going through 5 strong innings, and he fouls it off. And we got 0-1, strike 2. Just get him where it hurts. High cheese. Fouled off. He wants that. I wonder if I should just remove my 2-seam pitch and just put another dirty pitch instead. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Because at that end. Alright. Let's play a game, people. Will she pitch in the 7th? Will she play in the 7th? I'm really interested in what could happen next. Strike 2. I mean, the Rockies have a good offensive guy, Bobby Witt Jr., that they have to trade for Jackie Mitchell. But we at least are consistent on hitting the ball and winning versus hitting the ball but losing. That's literally how the name of the game right now for some people. You can hit the ball, but you can't pitch to save your life.
Outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Right. Strike 2. Okay. We got 1-2. The pitch. Strike 3. Sit down.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing
And
to notice are the pitch
finally got
locations.
C.J. Abrams out.
Every single one of them on the edges of the strike
And we
zone.
pop it up.
As a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating
And
because
we
you
get
don't
the third
expect
out.
the pitcher
6 innings, people. Can she pitch in the 7th after getting on 3 hits? Yeah, she is. Good. Let's see if she can get past the 7th right now. Strike. Strike right there. Hopefully, that'll help her team out a little bit more. And there's the next pitch. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding
Let's
job
go high
of spinning the
on the
baseball,
corner.
moving it around, doing what
Pitch.
she does.
Fouled it up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Popped it up instead. Out.
1 away.
Okay, apparently the team that we're going to be worried about are the Tigers. That's the first place team in the Royals division right now. But if we can't stop those, the teams in the AL Central and the teams that are in the wild card, our chances of making a wild card are just 0.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
I want to see, before I ask for a trade, I want to see what happens next. Especially when it comes to their Royals performance. Playoffs or better pitching. If we have the same rotation, I'm asking for a trade. I feel like we're having horrible pitching and we're having a horrible players, and the Royals put too much like pride in just one player. Strike 3, sit down. 7 strong innings. What are you gonna do?
Back here in Kansas City, we go to the 8th.
Let me get this straight. She gives up 1 hit in the last game, in a 0-0 game, and they're like, okay, pull her. But in this game, she gives up 3 hits. We're winning, and it's like, oh, let's keep her in. Dude, this is messed up. This is messed up. I think the manager's inconsistency is killing the team. Fire the manager. Fire the hitting coach. And maybe fire the pitching coach for the team. And we're going to be inconsistent. 16 strikeouts. The same number she had last time. And that's a big foul ball. Gotta be careful. That guy is a speedster. Nason Nunez is a speedster. We do not want him on the... I think I know what to give her. I think maybe I can give Jackie Mitchell a new pitch. The cutter. Because technically that 2-seamer can be like a cutter if you with more motion. Oh, good one. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we got a good back play right there. She went behind the back too. So Nationals are finally realizing that, hey, you know what? Jackie Mitchell's a good pitcher. Strike 2. We got 0-2. Let's finish it up. And they're warming up the closer, they say. Are they gonna let her pitch the 9th? Nope. But they're bringing out the guy who magically teleports through a fence that didn't open because he's secretly a Jedi or something. I don't freaking know. And let's just end the game. Yeah, we won. Despite giving up 3 hits, she stayed through the 8th versus a manager that didn't let her go through the 7th after getting a 1 hit. Inconsistencies are killing this team. What in the world? Whew. I do hope that we actually do good. So we're going to simulate through this state real quick. And we sweep the Nationals. That's a good start. Right? That is pretty good right there. And are we pitching that dodge? Oh, no. Let's just sim through date. And let's look at our bullpen. We're going to work on control. She needs to keep that up. And we're going up to an 89 overall. Not too bad. Let's pray that we can actually do good. And we actually won against the Dodgers? That's weird. And there was a shutout against Glasnow? Okay, LeBlanc, I can... Oh, my dude. 6-2-17? He'd get him out of here when he's just over. And she's... Oh, no. The next episode, she's going to have the biggest game of her life. Shohei Ohtani. A person that actually can pitch well, too. And let's look at our standings real quick. We are 2 games over 500. We have in our cord to the wild card. Let's just hope we can actually do better than the Blue Jays. Because the Blue Jays are on a 3-game losing streak. We just need to win the next few games. And actually be a better team. Looking at how the calendar is, though, might be a little easier. Because we got to play the Angels. Then the Twins, that is going to be a kryptonite team. Because if we can't beat the Twins, we might as well hang it up for the rest of the season. Because that's going to be tough. After the Twins, we face Cleveland. Then the Twins and Cleveland again. Jeez. The next few series are AL Central teams. This is going to be a tough one. They got to win a majority of them at least. Like the Rangers need to win a majority of the AL West games, which they haven't really done very well this year. But, yeah, they're telling us about bats. But at this point, I really don't care. I don't care about bats. I just want to get rid of that exclamation. And finally, let's look at our tools. And durability, we can bring that up. We can raise our stamina up. So that way they can probably let her pitch a little longer. Once we get through this nightmare of a season, we either make the playoffs or we don't. Also, probably coming soon, I'm not going to play every single series of other characters because I think it'll be good to prep them up for the postseason. I'll see you next time. God bless you all. Don't forget it.